Welcome to the Brown Load, and we all know life can be pretty hectic. That's why we are trying to encourage everybody to take a little moment out from their hectic lifestyles. Is life hectic for you, Satch?
It is a bit.
Is life hectic for you, Kedge?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
That was
it gets hectic.
That was like it's hectic, but he hasn't realised how hectic it is until I asked you how hectic it was. Yeah. But that's why you got to stop. And we always say about being in the moment, meditating, taking time out for yourself. That's what we want you to do right now. And that's what Kingfisher, the beer company, want you to do as well. They are very kindly, very proudly, and with full love and acceptance, we've got them on board as partners on this podcast because they want you to savor every moment. Step out of life, savor the moments. And I think that's what a good beer, a nice munch, hanging out with friends, watching your kids play, those are those moments that create that. So if you're out with your friends, you're chilling, you're laughing, you're reminiscing about old times, it's a nice day, enjoy a crisp Kingfisher at the same time. And the satisfaction of that first sip will hit you. It is a great beer. It's a great tasting beer. I was serving it all weekend to my guests who were over. We had a house full of people yesterday, and they were loving the Kingfisher because it's going down in frosted glasses as well.
Ooh,
that always makes a difference, doesn't it?
Fancy.
But
Game changer.
It only stays frosted for about 30 seconds.
No.
But what do you mean?
If you do it properly.
No, it is probably. It'd been in there for days. My point is, that little moment, that little appreciation. No. Of course, Kedge's frost lasts longer. Of course it does. But if you are doing the same and you just want to enjoy your beer, then go to Wanderlust Drinks Company to buy your Kingfisher. I say Wanderlust. I know you can buy it many places, but if you go to Wanderlust Drinks Company to buy it, .com, and you type in Brownload in the little checkout when you're buying your Kingfisher beer, you'll get 15% off. We all love a little discount. So go do that. If you're in the middle of something a little bit refreshing and taking time out from your hectic schedule, enjoy a Kingfisher and enjoy it on a discount. On us, we want you to take a moment, enjoy a Kingfisher and look up and see the beauty. But it's time to listen up and listen to the Brown Load.
So let's crack on with Navratri 2023 because obviously we spoke about it briefly last week and sort of the potential techers that everyone will be displaying this year. It's bigger than ever. More people engaged, more music, more Falguni Patak, and just more dhol and more rhythm and more bass. And I thought, you know what? I did dust off my dandiya.
Right.
And I ventured down.
Did he just say RDB in the roundabout way? He did, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
More rhythm, more
Rhythm,
normal.
more
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, it kind of goes,
So
doesn't
you
it?
picked a Punjabi artist to reflect Falguni Patak's...
Yeah. Well, it's all one, isn't it?
It's all one. It's all
In the roundabout way, are you trying to say that you went to Navratri?
In a roundabout way, I did dust off the dandiya and I went to Garba Dandiya, a venue in Wembley.
Yeah.
And I wasn't so basically.
Is that where you got ill? Because I can hear it in your voice.
Well,
now that you've started speaking, can you hear it?
I mean,
it's a bit throaty.
of course, if you're going to catch
normally
anything,
it's quite high.
Where did the dandiya go?
Yeah, you've been quite high pitched recently.
Well, it's like the voice is broken.
Yeah,
but obviously, what do you expect when you're going into the COVID soup like that?
Yeah,
I mean,
you were right in the middle of the broth.
Is it COVID? Why can't you just call it cold and flu October?
Well, yeah,
Why have you got to go
honestly,
COVID?
I did think I was going to get COVID because it was like, I was coughing and I still got a little lingering cough going on as well.
Have you been testing?
Yeah. I've been testing. Oh, well, for the...
For COVID?
Oh, yeah, no.
Not with the dandiya.
No, I have
been.
I've been testing. So that's all sorted. But so we went down and basically we were all decided, right, where we're going to go and all of this kind of thing. So you try and go to the usual venues, the bigger places, all sold out.
Oh.
All sold out by Thursday.
Wow.
So
It would be, though. It would be.
It's a Saturday, of course. So, ticketed, yes. Not just how it used to be, a fiver, a couple of quid.
What is it now, Kedge? What's the going rate?
15 quid.
And what do you get
I
for
can
that?
believe that.
What do you get for
You get
that?
snacks, you get
You
t-shirts.
get nothing
you
but
get an
people
entrance,
stepping
mate.
on your foot and smacking your fingers.
You should get a little Navratri 2023
Sticker.
little wristband or something like
I
that.
agree.
Like a little,
Pin badge.
I agree, and this is why once again we are always leading in the ideas and innovation category.
No, mate. Cost of living crisis is 15 quid to get in. Do you want to come in or not?
Well, this is it. For 15 quid, you could probably go and see an artist, couldn't you?
No,
Yeah.
you can't. What artist can you see for 15
You
quid?
could no. Can I tell you something? My solo comedy show tickets are £15.
There we go. You could see
Tommy
a
Sanders
man like Sandu make
one
you
hour.
Tommy, I
laugh.
think you're underselling yourself.
Nah, but I'll be honest. They did say, "Do you want to go higher?" I said, "No one's going to come. Keep it cheap."
Right, keep it
And
cheap.
actually,
They make some more money.
No, but if you build it and if it's good, then people will come later on.
Exactly. That's my theory. But anyway, they're going straight in. But
Next time they're going to be 30, Tommy. Is that what you're
Well, I
saying?
don't know.
Well, I mean, the way the inflation's going. So anyway,
Might
so
be
we
30.
couldn't go to choice number one, couldn't go to choice number two, couldn't go to... So anyway, we ended up going to a much smaller place in Wembley.
What was choice number one?
Oh, Norfolk.
I like that
I
one.
thought you were going to say Ahmedabad.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, God, did you
Imagine
see
what
that
it's
one?
like there.
Did you see that one? I think it was in Ahmedabad in Baroda. 200,000 people.
What?
Mate, do you see? Yeah, I saw one on
Hold
telly.
on, before you get
all
carried
doing a swirly dance.
all
Yeah.
swirling together. So anyway,
Dizzy.
ended
Yeah.
up going, and it was
That's
a
a festival. That's like a Glastonbury.
but this is what it is. Yeah.
Navratranburi.
Yeah, that's hard to say.
Navratranbury.
Navratranbury. I like that. Yeah. So it's a roadblock. Try and get into anywhere near Wembley. It's a roadblock. Everywhere's chaos. Anyway, got a bit of parking right at the end. Walk down, loads of people. Firstly, can I just say, they've become so strict now with security.
Yeah, you have to be.
And there have to be, I guess.
Takes the muzz out of it, though.
But, well, yes and no, because obviously you want everyone to be safe as well. But,
yeah.
but the guy was questioning me, like, have you got any fun, any tamaku, any of this,
Tamaku?
no
That?
biddies. Tamaku is the thing that you grind in your hand, you shove it in the corner of your mouth,
like
and you
that.
grind the juice out of it, which is basically just a quicker way of getting cancer. So
Okay, it's like a quick high, though.
people do it for high and all of this kind of stuff. Chewing gum, but they were getting guys to spit chewing gum out.
So what
into
did you do?
buckets.
Throw your whole stash away in the bin?
Oh, luckily I didn't. I said, look at me. I said,
It's up his
I'm
chitin
a
anyway.
Siddha.
Oh,
Siddha.
is that what you
like
did?
the prison
Okay.
rules.
No.
Okay.
I said, look at
They
me,
didn't
I'm
check
Mr.
that?
Siddha here. There's none of that extra stuff going on here. But what they were doing also is, like you got all the dangly bits, like the bells and stuff on the dandiya,
Yeah.
all being removed. All being removed.
Health and safety, you might
Health
catch
and safety.
someone's eye.
And actually, I thought, well, initially I thought, why are they doing this? They're taking the muzz out of, because that's the traditional.
You stole my
dandiya.
bell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the bells were taken off. There was a box of bells.
No bells,
outside.
no whistles.
There you go.
So it says it's Navratri, but without the frills.
Without, no whistles and bells. But actually, it's good because obviously those bells fall off and then they go into your foot. You get cut and all of that kind of stuff.
Fine.
So
Health and safety.
So there was a lot of safety procedure, which was fine. I get it, but it just made the queues longer and slower. You get inside, my God,
Bellends,
so
just
many.
bellends holding up.
Yeah. Too many.
Always the way, isn't
You
it?
get in, bruv. It was crazy. So this one had two venues, like all doing same music, but one venue had the actual live band, and the other one was streaming the video.
Okay.
Oh.
Because obviously it was just two venues and you couldn't, all can't all fit into one. But the main venue had like disco lights. It was like Usher's club or something.
Right.
Yeah, like those green lights going up and down,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a proper rave.
Smoke machine. Right.
And they were like, kids, can you please leave this room? They don't want any kids in here because it was going nuts.
Yeah,
and it
it's
was
Yeah.
just, and then all the balcony areas up the top rammed. And then also, there was a lot of food
Sale.
available.
Yeah.
So chips, your pakore, all
can
of that
buy
kind of
them,
stuff.
yeah.
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 So they even had gola. Love gola. Have you ever had a gola?
Trainers. I had high tech, and then
Gola
then
came
gola,
along. Yeah.
and then I
No,
don't know what gola is. Gola.
There must be the equivalent
Do you know what?
Punjabi
That's
version.
why you've got a sore throat.
I did delve into a couple.
That's why you got a sore throat.
Probably. It is. So,
Bruv, that's like dirty ice, and they put
No,
some flavor.
no,
they
no,
put.
no.
Do you know? It's
Ah,
rank.
it's a slush
It's
puppy.
rank,
Slush.
bro.
No, it's Mr.
Rank.
Freeze, but this is the original, the birth. This is Mr. Freeze's bop.
Yeah, but it's got like fart powder and stuff in it.
No, they don't all have fart powder
They
in
do,
it. So,
they
no,
do.
no, no,
Oh,
so-
I hate that taste
no,
of
no,
that
no, no,
Amchura.
no, everything-
Ice.
no, you can have.
Hajmullah.
Yeah.
Tastes like
No,
that.
but you
Cola,
can get
yeah.
you
It's a
can get like
frozen pub in your
blackcurrant.
mouth.
You can get blackcurrant flavor, passion fruit flavor, mango flavor.
Why are you coughing now?
I'm telling you, it's his fault. He's coming
Can
here.
you not keep it to yourself,
Oh,
man?
well, exactly. I've got the Navratri bug.
So basically, it's a stick with loads of crushed ice, and then you put whatever sauce on top.
I've seen them do that. I've seen
Yeah.
them squirt the flavour on.
Squirt the flavor. Oh no! But basically,
Yeah,
there
that
was
is why
loads
you
of
said-
people who were just eating and sitting on the floor, and it was like some massive grand picnic. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking,
People don't
have you come
care.
here to do Garba Dandiya or have you come here to eat?
To eat.
So, but it was interesting. The new generation of young people are there as well.
How did you feel? Because you're now in Kaka territory.
I-
You are
Thank
not. You are not
40s.
the. You
I'm
are
not-
not the guy that was going when he was 16 to 21.
in the swinging 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not that guy anymore.
On the chirps.
Now you are that guy that's
Yeah.
standing at the back.
yeah.
Judging all the people sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
You know,
and then kind of
health and
like
safety.
watching other people do their moves and like, well,
I
wish
tell
could
you
do
what.
that.
I tell you what.
I can't do that
I
anymore.
may be in the Kaka territory of
Yeah.
age-wise, but
Yeah.
I tell you the stamina.
See, I knew.
The stamina that I would
you
bring.
teed him up for it, though.
You know,
I
the stamina.
kept up with
Well,
all the
that you've got
16-year-olds.
to this day.
Oh, mate, they were all falling apart, getting tired, and all that.
Look
I'm
at
like,
him. I would love to watch
I hadn't
this
even
guy.
started sweating yet. We were already on the super fast run. I'm like looking at everyone going, look at the fitness here. Look at the fitness here. They're all
Did you take your shirt off? Why don't you take your shirt off? You should take your shirt off.
I could have. But
Are you allowed to take your shirt off?
No,
someone
you're
gets
not.
really hungry.
No.
And I looked at my watch because my watch started calculating. So we'd already done 2.5.
Did it come up? Did it know you didn't go to
2.5 miles. 2.5 miles.
Was that there?
Well, it came as an indoor walk.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 2.5 miles. And I said, we
Throughout
still
the
got...
night, that's what you did.
No, that was just 2.5 miles at the time. We finished on at 4 miles.
Oh,
But
4 miles in the night.
Yeah. And I just thought, the kids nowadays, they haven't got the stamina.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
They hit training, they got little bursts of it.
Yeah, and the
This
sweat.
Bruv,
Can I
this is exactly
also
what,
say?
this is what the kakas used to say
Yeah,
in my
that's
time when I
no,
was a
no,
kid
no.
going there.
Yeah, look at you, look at me.
yeah.
I still
Look
got
at
it.
you with
I
your
still
fancy
got it.
Danya.
You're like, all right, mate.
He's that guy.
Can I just say? I tell you what, they need a little deodorant station. They
You can't say that.
I think they were selling jewelry in the corner. They were selling Punjabi dresses in the corner.
Were they?
Yeah,
Why-
they were
why
doing. They
Punjabi
had all of this like kind of little fair thing going
Like a
on. as well.
bazaar.
Like a bazaar, yeah. But they need just little deodorant cans, and maybe like I was thinking.
It's too
about-
late then, though. It's too late
No,
to do
I was
it.
thinking about like I think they should just give you. You know, like you said, what do you get? What do you get
for your £15? Yeah, you get.
I think if they just handed out sweat patches with
Sweat
Navratri.
patch. Oh, like, you mean like something you put on your armpit?
Yeah, sweat patch 2023. You just stick them on both your armpits, and let's just create a beautiful smelling.
That's not a
environment.
thing, is it? You can't buy patches that soak
No,
up
but
sweat.
surely that can be invented.
Yeah, but it would
If
feel
you can-
weird.
if you
Imagine
can
just
create
like
a
a
patch.
sellotape.
Why don't you just give them a little can of links or something? Africa.
Even that.
You know the
Links
miniature
India.
one?
Links
Yeah.
Gujarat. Links Ahmedabad. Let's do it.
They got links Africa,
Yeah.
links India.
Would
What's-
stink.
what's-
Would
sorry.
stink.
I'd just go, no, I'm all right. They go,
Pause.
and even they went, do you want to smell it? I go, no, I'm still all right. It's
No,
fine.
but the
Keep it.
stench was incredible. I mean, and it's
It would be.
and
No, I'll tell you what, if it smells of that, you know that dechi smell that you get? You
No,
know
it's
when
not.
you-
no,
it's
it's not.
worse,
No,
it's
it's not
worse.
deadly.
No, but links
I tell
India.
you what,
Sorry,
it
can I-
made
I'm
me feel deadly because it was going up my nose. And it was horrific.
Keji dechi.
Yeah, it was.
Keji
no,
dechi.
it's just
Keji dechi.
no, I get it. You know, like everyone just hums a little bit if they get a little bit sweaty and stuff. But there are ways and methods of controlling that.
Yeah.
And it's just like why are we not got this on lock?
Yeah.
Like, I think you can look if you're doing like because it's dancing and you're going to get hot and smelly and
course,
sweaty and
of
stuff.
course.
Just make sure you're nice and clean before you go to it. Like have a shower, smell
Yeah,
nice.
and also
Because if you are going to sweat,
sometimes
it might be alright. then,
sometimes
you know what I mean?
you're of that persona, a persona of who does hum quite a lot
Yeah.
because you know that's what you do.
Yeah.
So just carry a little one.
But
Yeah.
I think
Carry a little sure.
what
Be
smell-
sure.
Yeah.
And make everyone else feel sure.
What a great advert for sure. You know when they do that spray with the
Yeah.
tick?
Yeah.
And they should do that with the Navratri guy.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, he goes, look, it's still dry.
Yeah.
And that little tick
Instead of
pattern.
like they're singing bye bye, they just sure. That's it.
His name could be Ki-Sure.
Kishore, yeah. That's it. Don't be a Kishore.
Don't
No,
be-
no, be
no,
Kishore.
be
No, be
Kishore.
Kishore, yeah.
Kishore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kishore, not Kumar. No Hamar. Hum. No, he doesn't hum.
Yeah,
he doesn't hum.
Yeah, and he could be humming
Don't-
the song as he
yeah.
goes round.
I mean,
He
I did-
goes,
I
I'm
did-
humming, but I'm not humming.
Yeah, don't be Ming Ben. Be
Kishore
Kishore Bhai.
I did see videos that you post up, and I got to say, it looked good.
It did look good.
It looked really
and it's
nice.
funny how
yeah.
people go, Kedge, it looks brilliant here.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
like
it
rave.
did look good. Like,
looked
it
good.
was a proper
Yeah,
rave.
no, it looked good.
You know.
But on the flip side, I mean, I was out. Where was I? I was at my cousin's house on Friday, and my aunt put on. I think it comes in Colours or Colours Gujarati, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
The live streaming broadcast
Oh.
of Falguni
Oh,
Pathak's
no, my God, she's
Falguni-
here. She's
Falguni
back.
Pathak's concert from Mumbai. Bruv, there was 30,000 people there.
Wow.
It's at some outdoor sort of stadium-y thing.
Yeah, I think she was in Mumbai. I think
She's in
she was
Mumbai,
yeah.
And do you know what? Like, so I see it. Obviously, she comes on TV once a year.
By
as
the
we
way,
know.
is this just disclaimer? This is Satch's yearly Falguni Pathak.
Yeah.
I miss Falguni Pathak moment.
No,
Right.
honestly,
Is that what it is?
she was really good.
Why?
Like, she was rocking it, and I was just like, all right, fair play. You come out once a year, but fair play. You are smashing it. And
How?
she was just really good. Like, her singing was on point. Like, she knew how to entertain the crowd. And I'm like, do you know what? As
But
someone
also,
who
she
watches
has the-
people entertaining people, I'm like, you're good. Like, you've got it
She
going on.
has the advantage of like a 15-piece band as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look,
No,
the
but
production
that-
and all of that
but
is
that-
on
No,
a
no,
different
but
scale.
when you've got like 3-4 dhol players, tabla players, all
Kedge,
of that.
when you're at that level, you need all of that.
Yeah,
Correct.
And also, what I'm saying, also, you could argue that performing with a 15-piece band is harder because you've got to then time up yourself with 15 different live things going. That's more in the
Bruv,
mix.
she rocked it.
But you see, okay,
Satch's missing.
I'm gonna. This is such a Kedge line to say, and as soon as I thought,
Here
it,
we go.
Here we go.
But this is a generational thing. and let's just say it. Let's just say it, Kedge.
I don't say that.
Let's just say it. No,
I don't say that.
no. What we say is, the new generation don't make them like that.
No, they don't.
There you are with your stamina. There we are with. You know what? Look,
I'm not saying they don't have the stamina.
We
did.
were from the radio, right?
Yeah.
And now when we listen, not just to BBC Age Network or any other radio station, you kind of go actually, and even mainstream, English stations, you're like they're lacking something. They're lacking that effort that they're going to put in, and it's that old school effort. We're old school. Right?
Yeah.
That what we put
Speak
into
for
radio.
yourself.
Okay.
Isn't it?
I'm old school, right? But
Kedge over
Falcone,
there.
she's got all that under her belt.
Yeah.
She's got all those stripes, like
Yeah.
medals of performance. Like,
How do you know she wears trousers?
Yeah, she does. I don't know if she wears.
No, she does.
No, she does.
I didn't say she wears. I said she's
No,
under
but
stripes.
you need a belt.
No. Oh yeah, under a belt. Oh, yeah, no, under a nala could be.
Well,
Yeah,
No, she wears trousers.
It's
That
trousers.
should be a phrase, mate. Got loads of experience under.
But
I've got loads of experience under my nala.
honestly,
Should be a thing.
she rocked it, and I was just like, do you know what? I actually watched it. Like, I didn't want to leave, and be like, I'll turn this off.
Yeah.
She was
You've
really
got a little
good.
bit of a thing for Falcone, innit?
No, I haven't got a thing for her. I'm just saying, I appreciate when someone's performing. And I'm like, that's really good.
Yeah.
And I think Tommy's the same as well.
Yeah.
So basically, indirectly, what you're saying is, Satch, is why can't we bring her down here?
I would love to bring her down here.
But if
Hold on a minute. Here. What's going on?
You're gonna, aren't you?
No, what do you mean?
I'll be
What do
honest.
you mean? What am I gonna do?
Look at that, right?
How?
Let me tell you something. Look at this way he's smirking. I bet you've thought about it.
No, I haven't. I really haven't because number one,
you
I just
Kedge in disguise.
I haven't got the time. But I'm just saying, if someone wanted to put on a Navratri event in the UK or London or whatever,
What about a
like massive thing.
Navratri garage brunch? Kedge?
No.
In collaboration?
We can't mix that. No.
Well,
I'm
no,
just
but
saying.
Satch, if she comes over, so she did come over once, right? And she performed at Wembley Arena. I was there.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, wow.
incredible.
Just
That's
you.
what I mean.
It was
just
incredible.
you.
No.
Yeah, just one
There
man.
And 20,000
there was
people, yeah.
hundreds and
Yeah.
thousands
Yeah,
of
it's
people.
gotta be.
The problem with Wembley Arena is it's
square.
long.
Yeah, it's a square
long.
and it's long. Yeah,
Rectangle.
don't make-
It needs to be a Medan. And that's where our friend Tommy could probably come in.
Why? What have I got?
Well,
Your garden.
You know, with all your properties. and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
Maybe you could probably dig out a property.
I've got one which has got a few acres.
See, Satch?
There you go.
See, I was thinking immediately.
can do this.
No, I was like, it needs to be in the O2 in the middle.
Or O2.
It's round.
Yeah, it has to be round. Or like a
Well,
cricket
no, or a
stadium.
big square.
Yeah,
Or a
but
big
no, but
square.
if you clear out
The
the whole
oval.
of the middle of the
Yes.
yeah,
But
it'd
the
be
problem we've got is
amazing.
that we don't have the weather in
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, it has to be indoor.
So Tommy, you've got to build an indoor roof.
Yeah,
Indoor
convertible.
round.
I'm on it.
If you could do that.
Paddock, I'm on it. I'm gonna get my builders
But
round.
honestly, as you said, Kedge, you're going to some garba in Wembley for 15 quid.
Yeah.
You could probably charge 30, 40 and people come.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we that's how much we paid to go to. I remember that's how, I
Yeah.
think how much.
For
at
even
least 20,
40,
25
50.
quid, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it worked.
Well, you say 20 or 30 or 40. I'll tell you who I went to see
Yeah.
this week, and people were paying, forget 20, 30, 40. People were paying 100, 200 pounds.
Oh.
Ooh, Beyonce, Taylor Swift.
Madonna.
Oh, you did say
Madonna was
that.
in
You
town.
said that last week.
I did say that I was
you
going
Yeah,
to
you
go
were
and see
gonna
it.
go. Yeah, of course you did. And
Mate,
did she live up to it?
mate.
Still got it?
I went to see Michael Jackson in 1995.
Yeah.
95 history tour.
Yeah.
In Wembley. I've since then.
Have you noticed all of Kedge's concert repertoire revolves around Wembley? He doesn't go far from his house.
No.
I saw Falcone Paddock in Wembley. I went to a Garba night in Wembley.
Where did he go to school?
Yeah,
In
in
Wembley.
Wembley. You know what? There's a
Wembley
wicked
High.
restaurant. Where is it,
Alton High.
Kedge? Wembley.
Where's your barbers?
No, but I mean, back then it was
Kedge.
only. It was
Sponsored
the
by
only,
Kingfisher
It was
and
only
Wembley.
ever. It was only ever the venue, wasn't it, for the great concerts, right? Janet Jackson, I saw there as well. But
Who?
Janet Jackson. But Michael Jackson, 95, and then in between, I've seen the likes of Drake, Busta Rhymes, Kanye,
Yep.
Jay-Z.
Yep.
I've seen all Drake. Who else? Stormzy.
Yeah. Elton John.
There hasn't
Plus
been
on somebody else.
anything as close as that Michael Jackson concert in terms of production and all of that shebang.
Yeah.
Madonna was as good as that.
Wow. That's good.
That's a big
Like,
statement.
honestly,
Kedge.
I wasn't expecting that much, but
Big.
her choice of songs, the story arc, because there was a whole story to it. It wasn't just
Banging out the
someone
numbers.
coming on and just jumping around a stage.
Yeah.
And the layout, like if you know, you can have brilliant layout of stage there as well in the
Yeah.
O2. And so she had like bits there. She was moving seamlessly from all the different things. There was a story. The hype man was brilliant. And then all the graphics, because they've got like these curtains that come down, up, and so
Yeah.
you've got different parts of the story happening as well. Incredible. The choreography, 65.
Yep.
My girl is
65.
still moving like, 35.
Yeah.
It was so solid and real poignant moments in there as well.
solid
She
over
did. Huh?
so solid with it?
No.
Oh, okay, we're back to the garage brunch.
No.
It was so solid.
No, but she did like a brilliant tribute to like people
Didn't
who
she
died
do
of
from
AIDS.
about 4 seconds, 4 minutes? What's that song?
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Yeah,
Timberland.
yeah. 21 seconds ago.
So she did a nice little tribute to people who died from AIDS as well. So that was quite sad. Michael Jackson tribute. Wicked.
Oh, really?
Wicked.
That's interesting.
Because you forget how close they were.
I was thinking that. I think on their
All the
level,
photos are flashing up.
Madonna knows. She must know, and like Michael Jackson must have
Yeah.
known, that certain names, Madonna, Michael Jackson, who
Prince.
else? Prince.
Yeah.
Just get said together. Bob Marley, even. You know, like
Yeah,
real,
yeah.
of like that kind of legendary. And now we might go Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Rihanna, that kind of thing.
The next generation.
But that. You're right. Michael Jackson was her peer. And the
Yeah.
fact that he's gone, I wonder whether deep down she sort of misses him. You know, like.
Of course she
it was
would.
us running
Yeah,
the
mate,
show.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, but
We
they-
were-
but what you didn't realise
it
is they
it's like
showed
Ronaldo
photos.
and Messi in a way. You know, like.
And then that's what I mean. You see the photos. She flashed all the photos of them together, and they're just laughing together, always close together in cars and this, that, and the other. And it's just like they were really good friends.
Yeah.
But it was just a brilliant.
What was
brilliant
what was
show.
the standout moment from the concert?
Well, the Michael Jackson thing was brilliant. The way she did it, and I would say Vogue, when she did Vogue, that was pretty cool. Like
Good.
the choreography for that and everything. It was just a good story. Like
Good.
it was a whole visual thing. You didn't just go there to listen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a very visual concert, but incredible. And she's coming back in December, guys. Honestly,
Highly recommend it.
yeah.
I'd love to
absolutely.
go.
You know,
I'd love
It's,
to go.
it's. I know. I think the tickets are about 100 quid or whatever.
Yeah.
but
But that's
it's,
all right.
It's,
For a Madonna
it's an
concert,
absolute legend
like you
that
say.
you will see.
And also, it's a legend of all our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throughout my memory, I was born in 76.
Yeah.
So from the 80s, Madonna's there.
But you
Yeah.
can the
She's
thing
been
is,
there
you
all
can
our
still
life.
play a Madonna song. Everyone will know it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like,
The
it's not even a
the
thing.
production is brilliant. Can I tell you my Madonna story? When I had,
Oh, you have a Madonna story?
I have a Madonna story. I met her, right?
Do you?
Yeah.
So did I.
Where?
Huh? He
At this
met her
concert?
last week at
No.
the concert, yeah.
Where? How did you meet her?
Hyde Park.
Oh, yeah, like a backstage thing.
No.
Go on.
Oh, in the park.
We were going with
By
our
the swings.
We were going for
She
our,
was doing
we,
susu in the-
we were
in
going
the
for our
field.
usual Tepla picnic.
Yeah.
So we were lugging the Tepla in an icebox and everything,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden Madonna jogs past us.
That's not meeting her.
That's not me, no.
Okay, I
Yeah,
sat
that
with her
was-
at dinner.
that was-
Right?
Oh, wow. He-
I had a
beat-
little
beating
flirt.
you.
I had a little
No,
flirt.
you didn't have a
Flirt.
flirt.
No, you didn't have a- no, you
Ted,
didn't.
if you look at someone's
She ran away from you because she smelt the Tepla.
She picked up the pace. She's like, smells like a curry house out here.
Isn't it? Horrible.
She's
What is
gone.
this?
Now, let
Send
me-
these all back to Wembley.
So, as you know, I was a voiceover in Blind Dates. I
Yeah.
worked with Cilla Black. Cilla Black knows everybody.
Yeah.
And Cilla was very sweet. And I was on my way to DJing. And she called me. Cilla goes, what are you doing? I said, on my way to the club.
Yeah.
And I said, do you want to come down? She goes, we'll come down later. But you got to come to the Wolseley restaurant. The Wolseley
yeah.
restaurant
Yeah.
in
Lovely.
Mayfair. What would you say that is? No, not Mayfair.
Park Lane?
Yeah, like Hyde Park.
Around that area, yeah.
Green Park that way. So, right. Nice restaurant, really old school English,
Yeah,
right?
posh.
Went in. Who's at the table? Cilla didn't say anything. She just said, oh, can you make it?
Don't lie.
Right? She said, come. She goes, you got to come. Just come,
Just
come,
put
come.
it on you like that.
Yeah. She goes, you just got to come. Just come and pop in. She goes,
What
pop
if you're
in.
dressed horrible?
No, but I was going to the club, so
Okay,
I was
so
right. I
maybe,
said,
yeah,
fine.
okay.
But even then, people at the Wolseley, because it's like a Thursday night,
The
it's
end of the day
that's a
one, yeah.
celebby night.
Yeah, yeah.
But no one really dresses up. They're whatever
ya,
in their own
got ya,
domain.
got ya.
I go in, and they've got a table right in the middle, and Cilla ushers me over. Next to Cilla is Joan Collins,
Yeah.
a couple of their
Oh.
friends, right?
Yeah.
Then there's Madonna and Guy Ritchie. There's
Shut
about 6 of
up.
them.
What?
Right?
Shut up.
And apparently Madonna and Guy Ritchie were on another table, but then they sort of saw Cilla. They kind of,
Yeah.
checked it, and then went, "Oh, let's
Come
all sit
join
together."
Oh, madness.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm actually sat with Joan Collins. That was when Joan Collins was trying to set me up with her daughter. She went.
Oh.
So I was joking
What are you
around.
saying no for?
Well, I've never met her.
We
daughter.
wouldn't be sitting in this garage.
No, I know exactly. Be sitting in bloody.
We'll be
Joan
doing it
Collins'
in the
mansion.
Wolseley.
Yeah, exactly. But she was going.
What about the
She
podcast?
goes, "You're so funny. You'd be perfect, my daughter, and all that." And actually, someone lent into my ear. I'm not
Tommy
gonna say who.
Collins.
One of the people on the table said, "I wouldn't. Her daughter's not all that." Is what they actually said.
No
and I just went, "Okay," but someone did say that. Someone did, and I'm not going to
really?
say who. Right? But Madonna.
Is it
This is
Madonna?
my thing to Madonna. Madonna and Guy Ritchie. What I want to say is very quiet at the table. They didn't say much.
Yeah.
Right. The waiter comes over to take drinks, and I go, "This
This is the moment.
I go, surely you want a non-alcoholic cocktail to Madonna? And she goes, why? And I went, because you like a virgin. Right? Nothing from her.
Not even a laugh.
Not,
Come on,
no,
that's
not
good.
from
That
her.
is good.
She just looked at me, right? A couple other people laughed. Joan Collins laughed. Guy Ritchie looked at her he did like the Will Smith thing, like, is it okay to laugh?
Yeah.
And then he kind of did a little under his breath, but she didn't laugh. And I was like, and at that
I bet
point-
she under her breath went, Bendu.
yeah, or dick, or she's heard it before. And I wanted to ask her, has anyone said that joke before? Because in that opportunity,
I think
you've got
that's
to catch that
that's
joke.
a good line. That's a good
line.
line.
Are you going to have a non-alcoholic
basically-
cocktail? Why? Because I heard you
basically,
like a virgin.
do you know what? I don't know which
Great.
story's worth. Kedge with his smelly Tepla in the park and she ran away, or Tommy offending her and she's thinking, what a dickhead.
Yeah, but I don't think she's thinking that. She's
that-
I think they're both as bad as each other.
Oh, wow. I don't know, Kedge. Sam,
No,
don't
at
put-
least
don't-
you encountered with her. Yeah, that's
exactly.
different. But you cocked that one right.
I mean, Madonna was my first joke I remember from a very young age, which I always used to tell everybody as well. And it's about, what's
The toilet paper.
Toilet paper one.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant joke, and it still works.
What's the joke?
I would love to say that. What does toilet paper and Madonna have in common?
Don't know.
They both get into the groove.
That,
It's
bro,
a brilliant
in
joke.
the late 80s,
That
bro,
was the best joke.
That was boom.
That was
Killed
the
it. Mic drop.
Mic drop. That was the best joke in time.
love that.
So not only did I meet Madonna,
Yeah.
I then went on and it carried on. And then I met, Satch is going to get so jealous, Eric flipping the King Cantona.
In Wembley?
No.
Oh my God, thank God. Wow.
No, he came into work.
Really?
He came into work.
Okay.
And I was nervous.
No, okay.
Because
Man,
I
you know
was
what? Can I
gonna, we
can
were
I
doing
quickly
some
say
filming with him.
something? Torak Buddha? He's not a bit Buddha now. Because when I see him,
No.
He's
'cause
fully Buddha.
He's fully Buddha,
He's
bro.
fully
He
Buddha.
is.
No, what do you mean by
No,
Buddha?
like, he looks old.
No,
I remember
no,
him
no.
looking like
He's old.
majestic and strong.
I'll
He
show
had-
you the photo. He's
No,
not
but
old.
he's old now.
Yeah.
Keji's old. You can't say he's the same
No, no,
Cantona.
no.
Bruv, he's not Kung Fu Cantona, is
No,
he?
no,
definitely
but I think you're being a bit unfair on him in the sense that he's 50, like mid 50, like Chris Evans' age.
Bruv, he looks older than
He's
him.
he's the same age as Chris Evans.
well,
So that's
Chris-
50.
Okay,
Chris
but
looks
I still
like-
think he looks older than
because
he
of the
is.
beard and the
Oh, because of the beard.
And the
but
no hair.
no. Let me
Is
tell
he
you.
still distinguished? Do you
Oh,
get that
when he
feeling?
walks, you know the aura.
He's like
As he
an
was
That is
coming
the king.
towards me,
Yeah.
I started literally bricking it, right? Because I thought I'm gonna have to try and speak
How
to
big
this
is he?
guy.
How tall is he? 'Cause
It's like if he's 6'2".
oh, well, that is big for a player.
Yeah, no,
even then.
there is presence. There's
Yeah,
massive
yeah.
presence. And he comes up to me, he just gave me a spud.
Yeah.
So I spudded him. I thought, oh my god, I'm in now. He spudded me, and he just.
I mean,
but then
cool.
he didn't
No,
talk.
no,
Kids.
no one.
And then,
Ken's like-
and then I thought, right, let him see it and everything. Then I've got to go and speak to him now, going,
We need this.
I went, and I was going to say, almost went Cantona. I went, no, got to call him Eric. So I had to go in and go, Eric, is it all right if we just do this bit of social video stuff like that and everything? And he was fine. And then we were about to record, so I said, right, if you just look into the camera, say this, blah, blah, blah. And he had his hat down on the floor. And he went, wait. And he picked his hat up and he did like a spin. He put it on.
Yeah.
And he went, no, I'm
Okay, he's a bit of a hero.
Yeah. And I
He's
was
a- do you know what? He's a hero.
That made
He's
my
a bit-
day.
he's a
That
bit-
made my day.
That's a little bit Rajnikant. It's a bit South
Yeah,
Indian.
it's a little bit
You're
Ranveer
like, hello.
Singh.
You know,
Yeah.
like-
No, but do you know what? There's some people that can do that, and he's that guy.
He's that guy.
He's
but
that guy.
honestly, I was thinking of you, Satch. I thought Satch would absolutely love it. Satch goes, Ked, just get him to sign anything. But he had so many people around him. I couldn't, do you know what I mean? Like, just do all that. And
He's
also,
one person I'd
you
love
know,
to
I
meet.
didn't feel comfortable, showing my left cheek and going,
Well, I was
get
going to say,
signed.
Ken
Yeah.
pulls out his nutsack and goes, sorry, Satch, it's all I could get signed. It was a rush moment. We're in the lift. And I went, Eric, anything, please, anything. And then he goes, permanent marker.
But yeah.
It's there forever. We're talking to legends, though. There you are. Look, Madonna. You said,
And I'm going to finish the hat trick tomorrow.
who is it
No,
tomorrow?
on Wednesday.
Who?
Arnie.
Nah, that's a good one. Oh, because his new book.
His new book.
I'm listening to his new book.
Okay, yeah,
I'm loving it so far.
good.
It's a very good book.
Because
very
I've
good.
heard the adverts for it on the radio, and actually, I think off the back of that series, he's now become very relevant again about what he's saying about life and his
Well,
approach
just
to life.
generally, his story is brilliant.
Well, he's been.
And the way I love it, and like you said, we're a bit old school, but I loved how he disciplined his kids.
Oh, what?
Well, there's one famous story where he's got his daughter, and his daughter keeps putting her shoes just all over the place and near the fireplace and stuff. And he told her 3 times. And he said the third time, you do it one more time, they're going in the fire.
Right.
She did it again.
You're going in the fire.
She did it again. He chucked him in
That's
the fire.
it. Yeah, but you see things like that. You know, like when I think about my dad's not extreme like that. But there's a couple of flash moments where maybe he's lost his mind or whatever, right?
Yeah, they
And
all do.
You remember those moments.
Yeah.
So she'll remember, like, man, Dad. Remember that day? Dad was crazy and he.
But then again, they could get them shoes again the next day.
No,
Because-
but
do you know what I mean?
that's the thing. He didn't. He was.
Okay,
you know what I
fair
mean?
enough.
Like
Then
he was
proving the
being
point.
very
Yeah, yeah.
tough as a father.
Yeah, yeah.
Because and then he goes. Now his daughter and everyone have grown up. They go, Dad, thanks for teaching us and discipline like that because that's how we do it on our kids.
Do you know what? Just very randomly, when you just said Arnie,
Yeah.
I thought he should do a song with Dr. Zeus, a remix.
Arnie Goodyear.
Very good.
How brilliant would that be?
That's a good one.
Have
That
a word
is
with someone.
Brilliant. Arnie
Or
Goodyear.
if he has his own.
Arnie Goodyear. Who's the other person then? Johnny.
Arnie Goodyear, Johnny Goodyear.
Johnny. Do we have a famous Johnny? Johnny Five.
Johnny Goodyear.
Geneva.
But I think it could be his brand of curry. So he's like, Arnie, curry,
I see.
Yeah,
Someone hit up Zeus, man.
Yeah.
Kedge, put them together.
I'll
You're
put
the
them
guy.
together.
You're the
You know what I
guy.
mean? I
I
love
think it's
putting
now
these people
Arnie's your
together.
mate as well.
And sticking with legends, I was interviewing and hanging out with a part of the Desi Blitz's literature festival. I know, book festival. Me there.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? Did you have to read?
I had to read, and I've got another one tomorrow, and it's with. I was going to try to think of the most. You know what I couldn't think of? The most basic, like 4-page books that you used to get when you were little.
Spot the dog.
Spot the dog. Yeah, that. But
big.
see, Spot the dog. That shows how young you are, Satch, because that's what we even now read to Milo and Logan. Or
Really?
Logan, not Milo.
Man, that
We
was
had
my
a book
favourite
called
book.
The Farm.
Yeah, and we used to have Johnny Red Hat, Billy Blue Hat,
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
Jennifer Yellow Hat.
That shows how old you are.
That, bruv, if people
What
remember
is that? I've never heard of that.
that was one lived in something about a triangle, a square, and a circle.
Did you have Puddle Lane? You might have missed that. I think you've probably grown out. I had Puddle Lane.
No.
And the Griffin.
Why when you say Puddle Lane, it reminds me of that Mr. Moon. We've been to Puddle Moon. Is it Muddle? We've been to Puddle Moon. We follow Mr. Spoon. Button Moon.
Button Moon.
Button Moon.
Yeah, no, Button Moon, it used to be on ITV, lunchtime.
You don't remember Button Moon?
Button Moon
was
was
the one.
quality.
Bruv, we used
Alfie
to be-
Moon?
We used to be excited about that coming off. You could see the strings and everything. But you
Yeah,
see
it was brilliant.
Now, the legends that I was hanging out with is the stars of Goodness Gracious Me. Goodness Gracious Me! Yeah.
I'm surprised that was in key. In tone.
Yeah, no, because it was.
I know, you could go.
It was Kulvinder Gill, who can I say was on brilliant form, very funny, just crazy. He is that guy. He is the
Still?
Yep, he is. He's the bonkers, outrageous
nuts.
storyteller.
He is nuts.
Hello, he does the voices. And he do all that.
What is this? Cutie? No, Sweetie. What is this
Cutie
thing?
Pie, yeah.
Cutie Pie, yeah.
Which, by the way, I didn't say, but have you seen that guy? I think his name's Aman, kicking around on social media. I'm a very funny guy, Punjabi guy, who does a hello, sweetie. Oh,
Yeah.
what are you
I
doing
know
today?"
who you're about,
And
yeah.
I'm actually, and as soon as I heard that Aman say that, I thought, oh, that reminds me of Kulvinder Gill. And then when Kulvinder Gill was going, hello, I was like, actually, the way I asked the question was not directly to Aman or anybody else, or any other YouTuber. I went, like, a lot of your stuff, even now, these YouTubers, they're still doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
These young Asian kids. And I said, even me, when I kind of go, I remember once I came up with something for my stand-up. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be good to have like a Asian... Sorry, this is I'm not going to offend anyone, but an Asian sex line where you get like a proper auntie on the line. And what would she say? Then I
Here
was
we
like,
go. Another great business idea from the Brown Road.
And I thought, because right, for many reasons I thought about that, right? Oh, by the way, my other idea.
If that's what turned you on.
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. It was supposed to be like a fetish thing, but actually, Mira Sayal's already done it. It's part of Goodness Gracious Me. She goes, oh yeah, I'm sitting there, Miss Sari.
Yeah, she did that. Yeah,
and I was
done
like,
that.
holy crap. Like, the Goodness Gracious Me stuff is so intertwined into my DNA that I don't even realise what's mine and what's there. It's because it's all been a part of our growing up.
Also, can we just big up? I mean, how many years? 25 years.
Yeah, I also want to quickly mention Sanjeev Kohli and Nina Wadia. Sanjeev Kohli was there, not Bhaskar.
What about one of the writers? I think it was the director, Sanjeev Gupta.
Yeah, no, he wasn't there. There was these three
Yeah.
there, but they've gone on to write many
That's
things.
the guy that I always used to look, because he used to write a lot of this stuff.
Yep.
And I think we've just got to mention and big up, goodness gracious me, the gang, the team, because what they were doing
Go on.
25 years ago,
Right.
was so ahead of the game. Which,
Okay.
all the YouTubers and influencers and all that are doing, again, a version of.
Yeah.
Right?
They paved the way.
Yeah.
There was no one for
but
them.
they got onto mainstream telly. Right? The Kumars at 42, again, was so ahead of their time. You do that now, it flies, right?
Yeah.
People would be dying to take that on because they need diversity programs. But that was so far at the time.
But also cleverly done and done well.
Yeah, and
Not
exactly, it
stupidly
wasn't stupid, and that's what I was saying. That sketch when they go to the restaurant and they pretend for an English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How clever!
Yep.
How clever is that?
Right, exactly.
And you got that the yogi who's slightly pervy, and he's like conning all the white people, with his do
meditation and stuff.
Brilliant as well, and the Kapoors and all trying to be English, Sinjin and all of that,
Yeah.
and you're just like, this was so clever,
Yeah.
and yet why have we, again, as always, Kedge will say,
here we go.
it feels like we've just not carried that baton.
Okay, so I asked them that. I said, a lot of what I see in your comedy, I still see to this day.
It's the same thing.
I said, is that a compliment or is that a dish? She goes, and Nina Wadia said, it's sad that we haven't moved on.
There we go.
It's
And
sad
if
that
Nina Ben says it, then I'm with her.
Yeah.
Because it's so sad that we're still... That was funny then, the Bhangra muffins, all that. got to move on from that now, guys. Come on.
But also as well, what I realised about them, and you'll like this, and I thought of you, Kedge, in this respect, because you always said with the radio show and then what we were doing, and even now what we're doing with the Brownlow, we've been going 5 years this November.
Yeah,
right?
5 years.
Well, do you know what? Last week was 250th episode.
Right. Look at that. That's pretty much 5 years. So we're there. 5 years every week, bar the 2 or 3 months that Kedge messed up with the dates and stuff. But but that requires a stamina, a consistency. And these guys, again, came together. Nobody was already doing it.
No.
Right? And they put it together. And actually, first of all, they tried to get commissioned. It didn't happen. They got into radio. They're like, oh, radio, okay. But actually, radio was a blessing in disguise. It worked out really well. And all that. And then they went from there. But actually, what you've got here is a load of people that just have it in their heart to do it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. There's no, you got to do this, or maybe you should do it like this. No, it's coming all from the heart. Yeah. All those scenes, everything they did, and the writing of it.
And we've just not had another TV moment like that for Asians. Which is just, everyone is so proud and watching it all together as a family.
So you say that was in Birmingham?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Weren't you in Newcastle this week as well?
Right. So
you were all over the place.
Mate, I tell you, it's those, hence why genuinely, I said at the start of the podcast, Kingfisher, take a moment out, responsible, enjoy it. It's been hectic. Life has been hectic. Take a moment out if you can. I was in Newcastle hosting these set of awards. It was a business set of awards. It was so much fun. Can I just say, Yorkshire people, Geordie people, Newcastle people, always when I go to Leeds, Newcastle, Manchester, it's just different, bro. Everyone's so cool and friendly. Even
is it like a bit more raw up there?
But also, it's like, people they don't come over and go, oh, hello. It's not like, it's like,
hi, you're so funny, mate.
No, it's more like, yeah, all right, Tommy, how are you?
Oh, okay.
It's like, how's it going, mate? You're all right. Hello, mate. You're all right? Like,
chilled out.
He goes, you were fantastic up there on stage. Fun. It's like, it just feels a bit more heartfelt. I loved it. Anyway, had a great one. And then the next day, we had to go down to Goodness Gracious Me in Birmingham. And I had a 12:30 train. I'm in a hotel. Yep. They gave me a suite with like a lounge. Didn't even use it, right? I thought, brilliant. I'm going to have a good... And the hotel's got a gym. Thought I'm going to wake up in the morning, go gym, have breakfast, go back for a kip, then get on the train. Happy day. Now, I knew it was raining. It was trucking down. And all throughout that night, that Thursday night, I could hear the tree outside going... And I'm thinking, God, that sounds loud right by the window.
Oh, so you were in the middle of this storm, Babette?
Babette is up in Scotland.
No, but it was Babette.
It was Babette.
Yeah,
it was the tail of Babette.
It was the rim of Babette. Yeah. I wasn't in the
you
full
were in the
hole
rim
of
of
it.
Babette.
I was just around the edges. I was at the perimeter of it. Right.
See, I was at the back end of it.
The south end.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I got done as well in the week.
Oh.
But apparently it was coming in from Wales. And in that respect, because of the storm, because of the noise, all of that stuff, the next day I thought, you know what? Just go to the station a little bit earlier. Train's at 12:36.
Good shout.
That's very sensible of you,
Very
Tommy.
sensible.
Get there for midday, because I've been hearing a lot about train cancellation. Go down there. Look at my 12:36 train. Yep, platform 11.
It's there.
But it says
Coming.
delayed.
Oh,
But
we'll
it
take
says
that.
I thought, okay, it's fine.
As long as it's coming.
A lot of people buzzing around the station, a lot of people walking in and out. There's that kind of hubbub that there's something's going on. Eventually, 5 minutes after that, train's cancelled. No, but don't worry. There's another train to Birmingham. This is Penzance train. Okay, fine. Go into that 12:42 that train. So go to there. That train, we're sitting on it. Delayed. About 1:10, 1:15. They eventually leaves. As the engine starts, everyone starts clapping.
Hey! Everyone's clapping on the train.
Right. And they went.
Sick.
And then as we pulled away, literally 5 minutes in, they went, sorry, this train's not going to Penzance. It's only going as far as Leeds.
Could have walked there.
Right? And I'm thinking, right, what do I do? Then 10 minutes later, sorry, we're not going as far as Leeds. We're only going as far as York. Even nearer. Right? So then at York, everyone gets kicked out. Right.
So you got off at York?
I had to get off at York.
Yeah.
And I knew I was getting off at York, but obviously I'm thinking I've got to be on stage in about 4.5 hours. It's a 3-hour drive. So I typed in...
You know what I just realised?
Hire a car in York, and went and hired a car.
The Grand Old Duke of York, is that from that?
He had 10,000 men.
No, but is it from that York?
Yeah, it must be.
Okay,
the Grand Old, it's a Duke of York.
Random thought, carry on.
Yeah, because it must have been battles that went on back then.
Yes, hang on, you hired a car?
I went all online.
How quick was that?
While I was sat at the table on the train.
That's good.
I know. Because I also, when I got to, I'm going to say it, Enterprise, when I found him, and I had to run in the rain. You know, like you're running in the rain to the Enterprise place, because it's only a few hundred yards away, and a guy goes, mate, I walked in, he went, and the tall guy stood there, Enterprise, he went, what's going on? Like that. And I went, they've cancelled all the trains in the Midlands. So no trains from York down. To about Derby, is what they said, right?
Wow.
Because flooding has come in from Wales.
Yeah.
So they're going, right. So, it's weird, because in that moment you're going to go, oh, crap.
How am I getting home?
How am I getting home?
Yeah.
How am I getting to
Stuck
the gig?
in York, mate.
Okay, if I have to cancel the gig, I go, look, sorry, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
But actually, now what?
Yeah.
And who do I know in Leeds? Who do I know in York? So all of that, you suddenly feel a bit useless. Got the high cut, and he went, mate, he goes, you're the first one.
Wow.
He goes, but after you, we got 14 phone calls for hire cars.
Good
and then
timing.
all these guys came in and they was going, sorry, mate, we're out of cars. And we said,
Oh,
and
no.
a few of them again. He goes, no, it's pre-booked. So it was just a madness. But one of the things that really bugged me was as I'm there and I'm late and I'm there and I'm saying to the guy, mate, we're late. He's giving me, you know when you have to check the cars, any scratches?
Yeah.
We're outside.
In the rain.
In the rain, and he's chucking it down, and he's going, right, as you can see, mate, there's no scuffs here. And I'm going, it's fine, mate.
Yeah,
I said, it's fine. And he goes, if there's a cut on the tyre, not a puncture, right? Because that's different. I'm looking, thinking, are you serious?
Just give me the car.
Just give me the car. You know,
Yeah, but they would have done you though.
or sit in the car, and then at the end of it, he went, do you want to pay the £25 extra to avoid the £2,000 excess?
No.
I went, yes, put it on, because it's all been billed to the company. I
Yeah.
went, put
Yeah.
it on, done. So then he did that. But it was just like, I can I say this without sounding out of order? I think Gordy have a different attitude to the rain than what we do. It's my parents' fault who would tell me, hey, me on that. Come inside.
Yeah.
No, but then, hang on a minute. You were up north as well. It's a bit different there.
Yeah.
The rain is their summer anyway, isn't it? It's
And they
like
wear, people like that who
normal.
live up north, they wear shorts.
That's what I mean.
In
Yeah,
the winter.
That was summer for him.
Yeah. And by the way, a quick little side note, when I was trying to find Enterprise Rent a Car, because my map was sort of going, it was telling me that a dead end road, I was trying to find it from around the tracks, crossing over tracks. If you ever see a postmen are the or woman, post people are the best people to ask for directions.
Yeah.
This guy was quick.
They know the area.
efficient. And I went, mate, do you know where
Absolutely.
Enterprise? He goes, absolutely. He goes, you're straight up there on the right. But he goes, it's a tricky one because there's a new housing estate. So you're going to go around to the left and then you'll see it immediately on the right. I was like, thank you.
Wow.
I know
Very
you know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Very
Because
yeah.
you've done it. So postmen, great for advice. But my word, I got proper shafted in the
Did
rain.
you make it? Did you make it?
I made it late. It was supposed to start at 7. I'm walking into the building at 7:10. We started at 7:15. And that's why
not bad.
we went straight
That's
in.
not bad.
Not
Yeah,
bad in the
15
scheme of things. Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
bad.
So-
I got soaked as well. What was it? Thursday? I think I was heading into London. I think I drove through a puddle and I actually had to stop and check if any water come in because I felt
Into
like
your
water. I felt like it'd come into my car.
Yeah.
Because it was that deep, and I was like, I've never been through a puddle that
Yeah.
deep.
There was
before.
some
Like, it was-
horrific flooding Friday morning as well.
Yeah, it was Thursday night, Friday
Thursday
morning.
night, yeah.
And then the problem was, I got to the club, parked up, and it was hammering it down. I was just like,
Who's going to turn up to this?
No, I don't want to get out of my car and even walk there because it's
Oh.
like a 2-minute walk around the corner. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
I see.
Did it? I was soaked,
Oh,
drenched,
man,
completely
yeah.
drenched. Got into the club, and luckily I went into the bathroom, and it was
What
nice
about
and
your
warm
CD
and stuff.
case? Did I get wet?
Who uses your CDs?
No, just
You know
back
what?
in the day though. It's funny, isn't it?
I thought, you know where I thought he was going? You're going, were you playing Wet, Wet, Wet? Or were you playing
No.
Candy
It's just
Rain?
but I just pictured it sat carrying those two big black CD
mate,
cases. Do you
mate.
remember?
But
back in
now
the
it's
day?
just like one big heavy rucksack, which is
Right.
even worse because it's like if rain gets into that, your laptop's
That's
screwed and
everything.
stuff.
That's the decks.
Yeah, no, it's just
So
like,
we have been
oh,
having
man.
horrific
It's
weather
been
as well, and then
horrible,
and I know Sat, you sort of you wanted to talk about why people are going pumpkin picking
Yes, I do.
Why wouldn't they?
Do you know what? Is
as we approach Halloween.
it's
Yeah.
Halloween's what in a couple of weeks?
Next
isn't it?
Tuesday.
Is it next Tuesday?
Yes.
I saw so many people on the weekend going pumpkin picking, and I just thought this is weird. Why are we
is it
doing
weird?
this?
No, it's not weird.
Why? No, I tell you why it's weird. Because, for example, when you go
I've
strawberry
never been,
picking,
but I think I know what you're going to say.
when you go strawberry picking,
Yeah.
you're picking strawberries.
You got to
Yeah.
bend down,
Fun-
go
fun.
crash
Bend
down,
down.
look, have a little fiddle
Have
through
a
the
little-
leaves,
yeah.
and pick the
And
good
pick the-
strawberries.
Yeah, pick the nice looking one.
Pumpkins, someone's got them in a box,
Yeah.
stuck them in the ground, or just stuck them on the ground in the
Yeah.
garden or something,
Like
and
just
said,
in a
roll them
field.
out.
"Go and buy
Go
them."
pick one.
No, but it's not like it's grown there.
You're
or
not
anything.
picking it.
You're not picking it.
You're literally
Pumpkin
just picking.
selecting.
You're selecting something that someone's put there, and I thought,
But it's already been picked, really. It's already been picked.
so then that's rubbish, isn't it?
So
it-
I
it-
didn't
so
know-
it'd be
I
like
didn't
me,
know-
what is it? It'd be like me going to Tesco, buying 3 pumpkins, put them in the garden.
Yeah, and selling them for 30 quid.
"Ooh, who wants to pick a pumpkin, kids?
Yeah.
And they walk out to our garden where pumpkins don't
I didn't
grow.
know this is what it consisted
know.
of until very recently.
I didn't
Because I thought pumpkin picking was actually a thing
Where you go and
you got to pull one off
and
the
you gotta-
root.
yeah, get it off the
But
root.
this is all. They're just in a field.
They're just in the field.
What's the point of that?
That's
He's laughing because he's been.
I have been. Of course I've been.
But Tommy, what's the point of
but
that?
No. I tell you why.
What do you do?
Okay, so we went to a farm in near the M25, right, North London.
Yeah.
And part of that farm, it's all play slides and all
Yeah.
that, kids' farm. Right?
Yeah.
And they went, oh, go pumpkin picking, go pick your pumpkin. Is that
Yeah.
it? And you're right, they were all just rolled down the floor, and they had like small ones and medium sized
Yeah.
ones. They kind of had
Yeah.
it sectioned off.
Yeah.
They had it in barrels in carts on the floor. And actually, I was thinking, oh right, so they've just put them out to make it easy.
I
for the
went
kids.
pumpkin picking in Tesco.
I didn't realise that was a thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They had a big box and I picked one out.
There you go.
There you go.
And have you got?
So that's the same thing. I just didn't take a photo of myself.
Have you got the proper tools? Have you got the proper pumpkin?
Yeah,
carving?
I've got the full.
You got a box
This
for
year
that as well?
I'm entering competition as well.
So you know you have a Navaratri box that you mentioned last week.
Yeah.
Have you got like a
We
Halloween
have,
box?
Yes, there is a
We've got
pumpkin.
Halloween box.
there
Have
is-
you?
Yeah. Of, like,
because
like
it just
that.
it keeps it all together and all the
Yeah.
carving knives and all of that.
No, but then
all
look,
the tools.
Anyway, back to the pumpkin picking. Then I thought you could do it with any veg. So you could put out a whole
Bengan.
bunch of dudi,
Yeah,
bengan,
Do the picking.
yeah,
dudi. You can
yeah,
do whatever you
yeah,
want.
yeah, absolutely.
You
And-
could even make like stuff at home and throw it in the grass in the garden. Be like, oh yeah, come pick up some pakore.
Bit of good. Yeah,
This is but they're like, but Pakori don't grow on the floor. Like, neither do pumpkins, mate.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like,
So you could have like just a general bric-a-brac kind of sale in your back garden.
it could be a car boot sale.
Yeah. Or it could even be like
Pick it.
You could even, in the same way they did with
So
pumpkins.
you're almost taking the muzz out of this.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's
I
not. If
just-
anything, no, he's opening it up to other things. Because in the same
Yeah.
way pumpkin picking, you could have it as husband picking.
So I just found the whole thing weird, and I think as the
I
years
think,
go
I
on,
think it's done for children, isn't it? I think it's
Yeah.
just children run
but
around.
that's even worse. You're teaching your child that something's
Pumpkins grow
fake.
like this.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But not
Go
that.
Tesco.
You say it's for kids. It's not.
It's not.
It's
people,
not.
people Instagram.
Yeah, bruv,
'cause
everyone's
everyone's so
Instagramming it.
artsy now. Everyone fancies themselves. Oh,
Do you know what? I'm going to say it. People that go pumpkin picking just want it for Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
that,
but
I
Fully.
don't think I have an argument against that.
Nah.
I don't think there's any other reason for it.
Like it's like it's. I mean,
Just to say that you've gone pumpkin pickings for the gram.
Can I grass up my wife a little bit here? She's into this stuff, right? And I told her, and I feel terrible. I'm probably a terrible man.
What into
dad. I'm
the
not-
the picture for the gram?
I don't want to decorate the tree, Christmas tree. I
Yeah,
don't
but
wanna do
you've
pump-
gone extreme Scrooge.
Yeah, no,
level.
that is extreme.
Why?
You don't want to
You
decorate
don't
a
wanna
Christmas
decorate
tree.
Christmas tree.
Not with kids. Not with the kids. I don't want to carve pumpkins with the kids. It winds me up. I haven't got the patience for it. I look at what they're doing. I look at them making a real mess of it, or I look at them like potentially hurting themselves, and I'm like, I'm too wired for this. It's better if you lot just do it, and I'll make food.
Call me out of the shed.
Yeah.
Once you're done.
Yeah. I'll go plant
Really,
some pumpkins
Tommy?
on the floor.
Oh, that's sad.
That is very
So
sad.
I have never
I'm entering
carved
a
a pumpkin.
carving competition.
I've never carved a pumpkin properly from start to
What are
finish.
you carving in your pumpkin, Gage?
So basically, there's a competition at work.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna enter it for 50 quid voucher if you win it. I'm
Go on,
gonna.
what are you going to carve? Tell us.
Well, I was thinking about it. What? Because I want to go theme. So you could go for something. Maybe do like a Barbie one. Maybe do.
Well, it's orange, so you got to do Chris Evans, ginger.
I could do Chris Evans. That's a
You
good shout.
think?
Yeah, I was just thinking of doing the Virgin logo. Maybe
Yeah.
that might.
No,
might-
that's
that's a bit of
boring.
a
Come on, you
bucket
can do
stuff.
better
but it's
than that.
difficult.
No,
It's
that's
difficult
boring.
carve.
That's boring.
It's a
It's boring.
difficult carve.
No, it's boring. Give me something
Yeah.
exciting.
But I don't think I've got the techers. I'm not on the. Like when they do faces. I don't think I've got that much techers. Do you know what I mean? I can do a carvage.
But I'm pretty sure there'll be something on YouTube that can talk you through it as a tutorial.
I've never carved a pumpkin.
Oh,
No,
such
no,
a missing
yeah.
out. It's good fun.
We're pumpkin virgins.
It's dirty.
Have you?
Yeah, look, you're a virgin,
Yeah.
and we're pumpkin virgins.
Have
Yeah.
you not done it?
No, never done one. Never.
It don't
So you don't
interest
know
me.
about the scoopage from the inside and all the techers.
Well, I've watched them do it.
Shall I tell you the first? Here's the tip I learned.
Here we
Here's
go.
the tip I learned, which I'm going to do
Keep your
this
tip
year.
out of it.
Isn't
Right?
it?
Don't be putting that in
Exactly.
For
pumpkin.
this year's,
You don't scoop the pumpkin
for
with
this
that.
year's pumpkin carving, right? Everyone always cuts the top, right? So normally, what you do is you draw like a hexagon around the top of the.
Why a hexagon, not a circle?
So if it's a hexagon and then you go in at an angle of 45, then it becomes a nice lid for it to close, right?
Okay, like a
Okay.
jar lid.
So
Okay,
otherwise, if
yeah.
you go straight, it'll fall straight through.
Yeah.
So you've got to go in at an angle, right? 45 degrees.
Right.
So
I'd
everyone
have
always
flopped
goes.
that bit already.
Well,
Yeah. Same
yeah,
out.
it does take time to get that right. But everyone always goes around
Once.
the top. Everyone,
Well,
no,
you
no.
get it wrong once, then you Google it and you don't do it again. But yeah, it does take time, kid.
Oh, they ruined the
but-
pumpkin.
But the thing I learned this year is, and these are early things you've learned, is cut the bottom out. Cut the bottom out. Then what you've got is
So Kedge likes
it's
to open up his
easy.
bottom when it comes to pumpkins.
Open the bottom because then you can just lift the whole pumpkin up, put your candle in the bottom, and then you can close it. Whereas if you go
From the
from
top.
then you got to try and get the match to try and light a match and get it in.
Yeah.
Impossible.
No, I
And
struggle with
impossible.
it.
So that's the best thing I've
Yeah,
learned. this year.
good. That's good.
No, but
technique.
why has no one thought of that before? Surely you cut the bottom. I would have done.
Well, I
that's
think in the
first thing
past
to do.
everyone's gone around the top because it's like a lid, isn't it? So
If you
people
cut
use
the
it as a
bottom,
lid.
then you can just pick the whole thing up. Yeah,
Drake,
makes sense.
Drake
And
was
the
good at-
other one,
Drake
the other
started from
tip I
bottom.
learned involves Vaseline
I
and a
bet-
pumpkin.
Okay. So your tip, Vaseline.
Yeah,
Your
just
tip
rub
and
the edges
Vaseline.
with the petroleum jelly, and it will last longer.
Oh, what does the
What?
oh, it doesn't rot the edges of the.
Yes,
Can
yeah.
I just say? Okay, on a side note,
Yeah.
I think Vaseline is incredible.
I think it's disgusting.
I reckon no, whatever it is.
No.
you got dry skin. You got,
No,
got
Tommy, it's got
sore lip.
petroleum in it, bruv.
What's that
Why are
mean?
you putting that on your face?
Bruv.
Don't start me.
No, not all over your face. If you got dry lips, you got cracked
No,
lips,
bruv,
bruv.
you're putting petroleum.
Nothing. will
on
do
your
you better than
face.
Vaseline. Vaseline, even my kids, when they had
Drink
little rashes on their
Barney.
legs or whatever, Vaseline next day,
Oh
gone.
my God.
There is something magical about Vaseline.
No.
Where else you put it?
It's such a desi thing. It's such a desi thing. And
I'm not talking about the whole full put in your ball. That's sarudatel. That's where that comes in. Right?
people
The mustard
put
oil.
Vaseline on everything. Like, just
Yeah,
don't
it's
put it on your
disgusting.
body.
I don't like it.
No, you should. I disagree because I think. Have you ever? You don't know. Clearly you don't know if it does a good job or not because you never had that situation. I tell you, I bet you if you put Vaseline on, you'd be less annoying. I guarantee it's that good.
And less crusty.
Yeah.
I will never put that on my face. But we also haven't mentioned the fact that there was a big cricket game over the weekend. The World Cup, India are playing in the World Cup. The World Cup is going on. There have been some shocking results.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, Afghanistan have now beaten Pakistan and they've beaten England. We've got Holland who've been winning games against the big titans as well. And India are still cruising. India top of the table.
Yeah.
And it was the big one on Sunday. And did you guys watch it?
No, I was at the beach all day. There was the last sunny day of the year, I reckon. So
Hang on,
I
you
was
went to the beach in October.
I was at the beach yesterday, Sunday, all day. No, I'll tell you why. 'Cause
That is
my
weird.
my dad called a wife just woke and went, "It's a sunny day, let's go." And I'm
Fair
like, this
enough.
is, and bear in mind, I just come off the back of that Newcastle mad trip,
Then you
and
went to
whizzing
the
back that, then came back, then hosted a wedding on Saturday night. So Sunday was my like
Day off.
hard day, and she was like, "Well, we've got to spend time with the kids." And I'm like, "Oh,
Where's the beach around here?
no, miles away." We went to Herne Bay in Kent,
Right.
which is an hour and a half away. But yeah, so we were there.
Okay.
So I missed all
So
the.
you
But I
missed
heard
it.
it was incredible
Satch,
yesterday.
I know you're a fan.
I watched it, but I think, do you know what? Like, with this whole World Cup, I think I mentioned it earlier, and I was just like, it's an ODI now. We're so used to watching a 2020, it's done in 3 hours, yeah?
Yeah.
This is an ODI, so it's a bit different. 8 hours of a game,
Yeah,
really.
at least 8.
So
Starts
I've
at 9:30
realised
in the
now,
morning. Yeah.
I don't think I can sit through for 8 hours watching a game.
Yeah, it's a long-
Like,
it's a long
I'm now, I've realised I'm a dip in and outer.
Nice. I need some dips as well.
So like I
There you
watched,
go,
I
I'll
watched,
get
I
some food.
watched.
say that 'cause
I
I
watched the
started-
start. I watched the start.
Yeah.
Like I had breakfast while I was watching it. I was like, oh, this is good. Then I was like, I need to do something. I went to the gym. Then
Right.
like, I came back from the gym, watched a bit more,
Yeah.
and the other inning started, and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. Went for a walk. Then came back again and watched a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know, like I was doing it in
It's
stages.
funny. It's funny you said that because I was.
Then I caught the end, which was obviously
So
good.
this
they're
game,
not the big
which
one.
was really a big, exciting game against
It was,
New
yeah.
Zealand, and I started doing the same. I did a little yoga sesh, came back, went for a run, came back, had a little snooze,
Yeah.
put it back on again, and it's like, what's happening? I would never do that.
No, but in the same way, can I say when we've been at cricket matches together, we kind of do the same. We'll chit.
We used to dip out. We used to dip out.
Yeah, but we were never really in. And then it'd be like, oh, time for food, time for drinks, time for
But
something
it-
else.
I think
little chat,
that's
little
a
joke.
bit of a reflection on our society. I think we are
Losing
our
our
attention
concentration
attention
span.
span is going.
I've always thought that
Because
since
I
phones
wouldn't
came
I
along.
wouldn't move from a
Yeah, I
one day
remember.
national. I wouldn't move. I'd sit there
for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think I would as well.
I'd just sit there for 8 hours, eat.
Yeah. And not do much else.
Literally
Yeah.
get up to go for a wee.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if we're doing badly,
Between
I'll go for a wee.
overs.
If we're doing well, I wouldn't go up, and that would be it. And I was like, now I'm a little bit sort of blasé about the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like, do you know
same
what I
here.
mean?
Same here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But then, see, okay, really sadly on that note,
I'm upset about
I
that.
think I have that same attitude towards everything. And that worries me because I'm thinking like, so I purposely listen to new music on Apple and Spotify.
Yeah.
What is the new music? Because I'm like, it's very easy for me now to just be stuck in my ways.
Yeah.
Like actually, I only want to watch the last hour of cricket. Fine. I only want to watch, and presumably that's where the tamasha is.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And actually, I only want to listen to Capital Extra
Reloaded.
Reloaded. And also History. That's it. Those are the two sessions. It's that and LBC. So I'm becoming in my ways, but new music makes me break out of it. Makes me kind of go, oh, actually,
Yeah.
I need to hear.
But do you like it?
I do actually.
Do you?
I really got into it.
I don't like it.
No,
make
there
me
is.
sway,
It's very
make
rare
me
that a song
water.
comes along and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
all right.
No,
But
there
otherwise-
is good stuff.
Yeah,
there
actually, there's a really
there
good-
is good stuff,
But I
Saj,
like
but
that
you
song.
just
about
Oh,
that.
I tell you what, my song.
No,
at the
but
moment,
then
can I-
again, I'm listening to from a point of view is would I play it?
Yeah.
So it's a bit different.
Jungle back on a 74. Have you? It's like this funky disco-y song.
Yeah.
Like back in the 74, back on a 74, and it's by a group called Jungle, so not Jungle Music.
Yeah.
But it's just beautiful. Have a little listen. Go and have a little listen right now.
Okay.
But anyway,
check
what
it
it is,
out.
but I wouldn't come across it when listening to new music. I was saying you got to get out of your comfort, but you'll be
Yes.
an advocate of that. You know when they say like, to avoid dementia and all that. Take a different route to work. Walk the other way. Try using your other hand for stuff.
Yeah.
Hello.
I always do.
Yeah.
No, I with my mouse because I'm left-handed, so I always try and use my. See if I can get the right hand.
And how coordinated do you feel? I bet you're amazing, aren't you?
Well, because
I do it so much.
But then, do you change the buttons over for the clickage?
No, I try and use the way it is, just to make it
that's
even
weird
harder.
though.
But I use a right-hand mouse. Then I'm left-handed as well. But
That's
I don't
even weird.
Do you change your buttons for your mouse?
You
Well,
can
you
do
should.
it.
You
Theoretically.
can,
So my left-handed mouse
Yeah.
is sorted out for. But I think
So your click is you're still.
Well,
your
no, but
index
when
finger.
you use an Apple mouse, I think it's different. So it's just
one button,
It's
yeah.
just one.
Oh, it's one button, yeah.
But it's only 2 buttons anyway.
It's where you press on the pad, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. But,
So, yeah.
there you go. So look, I think it's good. Stay.
But it's
stay on
funny.
your
I
toes.
just noticed that.
Do you
I
know-
think maybe our attention span
Thinking of
is
it even
is
further,
shortening.
that's an 8-hour game.
Yeah.
Some football games I can't even last now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm struggling through football.
That's
games.
the
I need
problem.
to
90
I
minutes.
need
You
to-
can't even hold it. It doesn't
I
hold
need
your
to.
attention.
No, I need to do something else
What
while
do
I'm
you do
watching
in a football
football.
game? Yes.
I don't know, like
That's
sending
probably 'cause
emails.
you're-
or,
yeah.
That's
no,
probably
but
because
I've
you're a
always
Man
got-
United fan.
No, it's I've always got something to do, like on my laptop, like work or get back to something.
But
or-
is that the wider problem, Satch? That basically we are all have got something else to do, and actually, you should just be in that moment and enjoy it.
Bruv.
No,
yes.
but
with you 100%.
no, because then I feel
Because
like,
there's nothing wrong in watching 90 minutes of football, Satch.
no, I'm not saying there is, but I'm just now I've got to a point where it's like I want to use my time a bit wisely, where I can do that at the same time as watching the football. Then I can do something else to get my mind off.
But
Do you know what I mean?
As they always say, multitasking means that you're not paying attention to anything.
No, because
Not
you're still
necessarily.
doing no.
It's
No,
absolutely
but
true.
it depends on how much attention that thing really needs.
Yeah,
Like,
but as soon
and
as
also-
you split your attention, then you're not giving 100% to anything.
Yeah, but why do you need to give a football match 100%?
Yeah, agree.
Because that's what you've chosen to
No,
do.
you're not. No, I haven't.
No, but I haven't chosen. I've chosen to half do.
It's almost like I'm saying, you know what? I just want to know. I want to see. Oh yeah, what's that? When I hear a bit of raw, I look around. Oh yeah, they scored. They're not scored. Or what's
But then
happening?
you're
Oh
not
God,
doing
we're getting
anything.
battered,
But then
or-
you're not doing anything wholeheartedly.
Well, no, it's not about the but I don't think you need to watch football wholeheartedly. That's,
Yeah, I think
that's
it is.
your thing.
No, yeah,
though.
that's your
I
thing.
think-
I
I
don't-
think-
No, but I'm saying I'm upset at myself that I should be watching cricket wholeheartedly. I'm upset that if you are doing one thing, you should do it wholeheartedly.
No, yeah, I think that's more just
I
probably
ain't got
you.
time for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got other stuff
I
to
think
do.
that's
I-
just human life.
I tell you where I feel a bit more guilty. Like even today, Logan goes, "Oh, let's play football in the garden." That's all he wants to do, play football.
Yeah.
And I went, "Oh, Logan, I've got to make your dinner. I've got to
Yeah.
make the chicken curry."
Yeah,
and
you can't do that while playing football.
Right, and I went, "Okay." I went, "Hold it. Let me put the food on, and then we're going to go straight out."
Yeah.
So I quickly did it, and he's there hovering around.
Yeah.
And even while we were there, I was thinking, "Oh, actually, I should probably I need to add the dhania to it."
You got to go
Right?
back in. Yeah.
And then I was like, "You know what? Forget the dhania, Tommy.
There you go.
Forget it.
There you go.
Put the
This
dhania in at the very end.
This moment's
You're-
not coming again.
Yeah, and Logan's not going to go, Dad, when did you put the dhania in? Because I don't think you quite timed it right.
Did you say your curry tasted rank?
No, he didn't.
A lot of
Okay.
the time,
That's all right then.
we overestimate what children, young people, will remember and what they expect.
Yeah.
No,
You
but
know what
that's
I
a
mean?
bit different. But I'm just saying now I do feel like honestly, I do feel like sometimes when I'm sitting there watching something that even like for example, football. Football's the only time I really sit there and watch something for 90 minutes. I'm just like, I could be doing other stuff and using my time a bit more wisely.
Okay, then what
That's
have
what
you
I wanna
watched? What have you watched that you've enjoyed watching?
So I have actually. So I've been going on about it for the past 3 weeks. The Beckham documentary.
Ah,
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone seen it?
No.
I knew no one.
No, but I've been.
I want to.
I have now.
You said you didn't want to.
No, I do want to.
Oh, you
know
changed
what?
your
No,
tune,
I
haven't
tell
you?
I tell you why he now wants to.
Go on.
Someone at work said you
It's
got to
a-
watch
yeah,
it.
you
And
gotta
they went,
watch
oh
it.
yeah,
No,
okay, I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
love Beckham.
read a column about it in the newspaper.
Right, what's wrong with Satch's opinion?
Exactly.
What? You'd rather
He said it for about 4 weeks.
go by
Because
someone you
because
don't know.
Satch's opinion I can't take because he was banging on about some Roald Dahl film which I wasted my life on,
17
and so
minutes.
therefore
17 minutes.
and
short
also
film.
normally what Satch likes I don't like.
Did you not like that Roald Dahl film?
No.
Really, that snake thing?
Yeah, it was
poison.
terrible. It was a
called
waste of time.
Poison?
But
Something
like I
that.
said, I think it was because I came off the back of watching Blackberry, the film, which was probably arguably the best film this year, and then I was expecting.
It's a
to-
documentary, right? Or is
No,
it a
no, no,
film
it's
film?
actually
It's
a film.
actors.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly,
right.
It's a good
yeah.
film.
He's Satch in it.
Yeah.
So, and I think I was on a high. Satch in
I'm
it.
sorry, it was a verification. You're like, no, not me, Dad. I
It's
didn't
not
do
me.
it. So Satch
It
said
says it, yeah.
Satch said it was
No, but it's a good
like-
film.
it's a good
Legit, it's a good film.
But
I wouldn't say it's the best film this year, but it's a good film.
Well, but what else have you seen?
No,
there
the
you go.
17-minute poison one.
Wow. Wow.
No,
Over.
way. But I when Sat said it's fine, but that's one opinion. I always got to go with what's the second one as well.
Bruv, the whole world is seeing it and saying this is the best documentary out in ages.
I know, but it has to be so I got Sag as one verified source, and then the second one was an article in the Guardian. I read that and I thought,
the Guardian.
Yeah,
he reads the Guardian.
Now he reads the Guardian.
It was a bit more in depth, and I thought actually I want to know about that part of his career as well. So then I thought, right.
Go on, what part is it? Tell me.
No, just like, at Man United with Ferguson, I want to know about all that.
That's why I said to you, you need to watch it because you would like it, of all people.
Yeah,
because you get a little insight to Fergie. I'm a bit more obsessed with how Fergie managed those stars.
The whole thing.
Also, actually, when he goes to Real Madrid as well, I think that's quite interesting.
It's very interesting. And do you know what? Like, I think out of all of it, you just realise, you know what? He's a very clever person. And he's got some, like, you...
I don't think he was from the beginning.
No, he's not. But you got to understand that, like, I think he's clever because he's got good people around him, but you still got to be clever to have those good people around you. Do you see what I mean? So you got to give him some credit somewhere.
Correct.
And when you look at it now and all the things that he's done, you're just like, you know what? This guy's a bit of a G. It's really good.
Fair
really
enough.
good.
Fair enough.
That was definitely one thing that I saw. And the other thing, and this is a wild card, and I know you guys have never seen this, but there's a series that caught my eye on Prime. It's called Mumbai, My Beloved. Honestly, it is brilliant. Brilliant.
Banging the table.
Brilliant. It is brilliant. Tommy, you would love it.
Okay, done.
Mumbai, what's it about? Gangsters?
It's about gangsters in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Tommy, you'd love it.
Okay,
it's right up your street.
I believe you.
Swearing in
I
it?
trust you.
Oh, it's so like gory and gruesome. It is.
Who's in it? Any big names?
No, there's no big names in it.
I just googled
but
it.
it's about sort of like the Mumbai underworld, and it's based on real people. So when you watch it,
Dawood Ibrahim.
and you know about it's about him.
Who?
Dawood Ibrahim.
It's based on his life. Honestly,
he runs India.
Incredible.
Oh, wow.
Watch it.
Well, I just googled it, and it's got a 5-star review in the Guardian, Kedge. So you probably,
watch
you watch it as well. Yeah?
Do you know what? It's actually got a 5-star review on Prime when you turn it on, and I was just like, oh, it's got to be decent.
Yeah, but so did that thing that you started watching as well, which obviously you haven't mentioned ever again with Priyanka Chopra.
Citadel. I thought that was all right.
Leave
It was all right. It was all right.
Leave it.
It was advertising, right? Anyway,
What else? No, that's it.
what have you watched?
I saw Expendables, the new one, the new Expendables 4.
Is that the cartoon?
No.
Expendables.
It's the one with Arnie and
Stallone and
all the old boys.
All the fourth one of them.
Yeah, fourth one. But they got some young blood in it. 50 Cent's in it.
Oh.
And the other one, Megan Fox.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Jason
Statham.
Yeah, he's in it.
He's brilliant. I love him.
Bro, his acting was a bit weird.
Oh, was it rubbish?
It's a bit wooden.
He just does that thing.
Yeah, no, but I just thought, bro, you don't look like you're acting in this film.
I watched a film with him in it recently, Operation Fortune, Guy Ritchie.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
Dolph, what's his name? Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah,
he's a bit Budana.
Yeah,
they're all a
seen
bit
it
Budana. Bless them. But it was good fun. It was good fun.
Good.
Well, I haven't seen anything, so now I've got my little recommendation. Mumbai, My Beloved wins for my watch of the week. Let's see if I can get that done by next week. But things we've learned.
Things we have learned. I've got an absolute cracker. I'm going to go last.
Okay, good. I'll go first because mine is one that's, if I'm really honest, nicked from another podcast, because obviously I listen to lots of podcasts. You float around, you see the little clips as well.
Yeah.
And so you might have seen this one as well. I forget which podcast it's from, which is really bad of me.
Are you nicking podcast content from another podcast?
But I mean, podcast feed podcast. The podcast family are one. So it's not really like
here we go.
podcast people aren't really rivals.
Here we go.
We're all sharing is caring.
Now, yeah.
So I'm bigging up. I'll tell you what, Nick Grimshaw, our old mate, he was on as a guest.
Yeah.
And they were discussing this. I don't know whose podcast
with Annie
it
Mac.
was. I think it was like a podcast of a guy who's a former, This Is the Only Way is Chelsea, whatever that Chelsea one was. What was that one?
Oh, that one.
Chelsea.
He's got blonde hair.
Yeah, that one.
He
That
was
guy.
on Strictly.
Made in Chelsea.
He was in Strictly.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
and he's normally on with his missus. So it's him, but talking to Nick Grimshaw.
Right.
And basically they said, and this is a good things we've learned, they say, why does James Bond have his drinks shaken
Oh, I heard this.
and not stirred?
Oh.
What do you...
I know the answer, so you...
Okay, let me see if it is the same. Because when I forgot it, I thought, I'm going to mention that in the podcast today. I Googled it and lots of other things came up.
Oh.
Right? And like other reasons why he shakes it and not stirs it. Right? But the reason why they gave him the podcast, in their podcast, was it says, when you shake... Yeah, so he wants it shaken, not stirred. When you stir it, the vodka, the mixer and the ice all mix together, so you get drunker. When you shake it, the water sits at the top.
And he only sips
so that
it.
you sip it. And therefore you're sipping water, therefore you're staying sober, and he's then on duty as a spy.
Wow,
he's keeping his wits about
That's
him.
it.
So they said
That
that
is
was the
interesting.
technique. So if that is, but I don't think that was ever referenced in the James Bond movies, but it might have just been a secret behind the scenes reason.
Yeah, that's a secret.
I like that. So shaken leaves the water sitting at the top, and therefore, you know, like sometimes when you do pour a drink, and all of a sudden, like all your mixer is at the bottom, and you ever had that? You're like, oh, this is just Barney, and then you get to the bottom, like, it's all gone.
Yeah.
So I get that
because it's shaken.
It's shaken, not
shaken.
Okay,
shall I go next?
Sachin, he wants to go next. He wants to go last.
He wants to go last.
Yeah.
I'll go next. The thing that I learned is what's the real name, and we say this all the time, for hashtag.
Oh, it's that American word.
Because it's not a hashtag.
What do you mean? What,
There's
that little grid?
The hashtag, obviously,
the
hashtag.
The noughts and crosses board.
So the two lines and the two that go through
What do
it.
the Americans call it? Oh, pound.
No.
They do say pound sign. Is that Starkey? No, Starkey.
No, it is the pound sign.
This is the real name for hashtag.
Go on.
It's an octothorpe.
Oh,
that's
that
a
could
good
be the
one.
baddie. That could be the baddie in James Bond.
No, it's a baddie.
Octothorpe.
No, it's a baddie at a theme park just outside London.
Very good.
Octothorpe.
Yeah, Octothorpe, not to be mixed up
Or if
with
they opened up 7 other branches.
Hector
So
Chessington.
It'd be known as the
saying that-
conglomerate of the Octothorpe.
If
Very
you want
good.
to, leave us a little message on X, as they call it now,
Yeah.
it's going to be Octothorpe Brownload. Not hashtag.
Oh, hashtag. Yeah, okay. Octothorpe. It's a good
My
one.
one is short but sweet. You will never have heard it. You are now going to be enlightened. And it's just a very short but sweet fact. And that is turtles breathe through their bum.
I think I knew that,
No, you didn't.
I think I did.
So if you were going to suffocate a turtle, you
Right.
stick your finger in his bum. Or her bum.
Many. That's one of many ways.
Don't they have nostrils as well?
No.
Well,
Or maybe they do. And
But
they
they don't
So
breathe
is their bud also their breath?
yeah.
Don't say yeah like that. You didn't know. You hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, he thought of that.
You went,
To be fair, I don't really care. But now that you're going into it,
well, I'm not going into no turtle's bum. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to work out if they breathe through their bum.
yeah, maybe
Then-
they fart through their nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. I haven't done that scientific experiment yet, but we could ask maybe on that Planet 3 show that Attenborough's doing.
Yeah, I
maybe
saw it
he might,
advertised.
Planet Earth.
he might Planet Earth.
Planet
he might.
3.
Started yesterday, innit?
Yeah, it started yesterday.
That's one to watch.
People
in the
got
lights off.
people got
Yeah, I
emotional.
haven't started
HD.
it. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good.
Give it love. Lovely. On that turtle chitter note, let me just remind everybody to look up and see the beauty, or see the booty, as it might be for a turtle. Our podcast has been brought to you this week by Kingfisher, who've kindly supported us on it. Thank you, Kingfisher. They want you to take time out and just appreciate life. Take time out to look up and see the beauty. So we want you to have a Kingfisher. We want you to have a nice beer. Drink in moderation. Have it to celebrate good times. Have it to have a moment to yourself. And if you do want to get a Kingfisher beer, go to wanderlustdrinkscompany.com. And if you go buy your Kingfisher from there, you'll get 15% discount off your first order. All you got to do is type in Brownload at the checkout. Right. Until next week, thanks a lot, Kingfisher. Thanks a lot, Satch. Thanks a lot, Kedge.
Laters.
Laters.
Laters.